What's good, everyone? This is your boy DJ's Raw Uncut Truth. Give you that raw content that you deservedly need. And before I start, all I want to say is all praise to the Most High. God is so amazing. He's given us life. He's given us joy. We got to take advantage of what the Most High has given us. And let's do for self. Let's help everybody out, and let's be good people in this world. Now, today's video is about how Lonzo Ball overcame adversity and how Alvin Gentry is being a help to Lonzo. So I watched this video that the brother Cam Newton and Odell Beckham made. It was about an hour long. It had Todd Gurley, and it was a good show. Very real, in-depth conversation. But there was one thing that Odell Beckham said, and I said to myself, he's totally right. And I'm gonna show you right here.
Playing your game. You know, like me and Cam talk about that humble shit, that when you are inside, like, we're humble men, like, but there's also this to us. That's how we got here. But they've taken that humbleness as a weakness, and they shit on us. Yep. And it's just crazy to me because when you're up and you're talking, they hate it. And for me this year, I'm trying to kill. Yeah. Like, that's it. I want an opportunity to catch the ball. I want the same opportunities that all these other receivers have in the league when they're getting 2,000 targets, ending up with 150 catches. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be in a position where I can succeed, because the football is not the same as basketball. You can get dunked on, right? I catch this, I'm coming down 2 times and I'm slamming. I done stole it from him, I done stepped back, I hit a 3. Like, it's me at the end of the day. Football is so much more of a team sport.
It gotta be a team sport.
It really is, but once, for me, there was years where I was putting the numbers up. All they wanted to do was talk about the bullshit under the rug. Then the year where I get hurt and I still have 1,000 yards, each year I still have 1,000 yards, they want to talk about how you're not the same player and da-da-da-da-da. So, like, I understand the game now. And that's why you see the blinds back. There's nothing you could tell me. Like,
Odell Beckham hit the nail on the head with that. Look at what being humble gets players, especially brothers. Look at Dak Prescott. The Cowboys could have paid him a max deal, could have gave him what he wanted, and reports are Dak wanted about like 38 or so. And I know the media was trying to say that Dak wanted 40. But that's not the point. The market is very hard for quarterbacks. They could have got the deal done, but they paid everybody else because everybody else, like Zeke, D-Law, Amari Cooper, they went above being humble. They fought for what they wanted, which was economic security. Dak Prescott, on the other hand, was very humble, very nice, and the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, took advantage of that. Now, to the basketball perspective, look at Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball has never been a bad teammate. He's always been great with his teammates, respectful to his coaches. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am kind of guy. Not one person in the NBA has ever said Lonzo Ball's a bad person. But the Lakers, Luke Walton, and the media abused Lonzo's character and drew a lot of hate for him, all because they hate his father. Instead of being mature and separating two people, the father and the son, they had an axe to grind because, let's be honest, they can't really do anything to LeVar. LeVar doesn't really care about what someone says about him. He lives his life. So since the media knew that, since the Laker fans knew that, And all the other haters, they piled on Lonzo Ball. They were never fair with Lonzo Ball. Not too many people gave him the right excuse, and he deserved them. Lonzo Ball never had an off season. He never had a structured training staff or a shooting coach. And then you have Luke Walton. Every game, it seemed like he was trying to prove LeVar wrong by giving Lonzo a lower usage rate, not letting him have the keys to the offense. And there was a reason why the great Magic Johnson did not want Luke Walton coaching that team. He didn't want Luke Walton coaching Lonzo, because even the great Magic Johnson saw what Luke Walton was doing. He tried to ruin the kid. I saw it every Laker game. I got NBA TV. I saw all those games. The body language, that look that Luke gave Lonzo, instead of encouraging him, he tried to diminish him. And that's what we got to realize as people, especially these athletes, these owners, and some of these coaches, they don't give a damn about you. Look at Cam Newton. Look what the Panthers try to do to him. Cam Newton has given back to his community. He has fought off injuries, tooth and nail. He played in games where he shouldn't have played, all because he tried to give his all to Carolina. And then Carolina cut him. And I'm glad the brother Cam is signed by the Patriots. I expect Cam Newton to have a fantastic year. He's motivated. He felt like people turned on him. And that's the type of fire people need to have. So when Odell talks about he's tired of being humble, I don't blame him. If Lonzo Ball says, man, I'm tired of being humble, I would not blame Lonzo. Look today, ESPN drawed a highlight, a little short one, of Caruso, a bench player, blocking Lonzo. Caruso's biggest moment in his career. There was he and ha randomly. And I was saying to myself, why would they try to poke fun of Lonzo today? What did he do? It makes no sense. Look at a real coach, Alvin Gentry. Look what he said about Lonzo.
Hey, Coach. Yesterday you said that you thought Lonzo Ball was playing as well as any guard in the league right before the shutdown. What have you seen from him? Of course, we know about the shooting, but what else have you seen? What kind of progress has he made in other parts of his game? And have you ever really seen a player improve as much as he has within the span of 1 year?
I don't think I have. I think he's made great improvements. The one thing I think that really helped him is that didn't have any major injuries. He just had a lot of nagging injuries that kind of slowed him down a little bit. I think the one thing is that he's completely healthy now. He feels good about the situation that he's in. I think the guys believe in him. He makes players better. I think that's a big thing with being a really good point guard. You got to have the ability to make players better. He does that. Zion loves playing with him. I think he gets in 3 or 4 easy baskets a game. And then I think he's in a good place just mentally. I think he realizes that we totally believe in him, that he's our leader on the floor. He's really done a great job of accepting that and understanding that and really flourishing in that position right now. So we're happy to have him. I think the one thing that he continues to work on, and he's done it in our practices that we've had here, is that he wants to get better defensively. He wants to become an elite defender. I think he has the abilities to do that, and he continues to work in that direction.
Thanks, Coach.
Sure.
That's what I'm talking about. That's putting your belief in your players and believing that you can achieve anything. Any young player that comes into a league at a young age, they need that. I've been screaming from the high moons I've been saying, give Lonzo the keys to the organization. The Lakers failed in that. But Alvin Gentry, in his infinite wisdom, saw what went wrong with the Lakers. Everybody saw it. And he said to himself, let's switch this thing up. Let's be a support system for Lonzo to get his confidence at a high level. Remember, before COVID, Lonzo was on fire. I mean, Lonzo was averaging 20-plus points, double-digit assists. Now, I know it's about 5 to 7 games, but he was starting to figure it out. Remember, in the last 32 games, starting in January, around that time when Kendrick Perkins called Lonzo Ball a bust, Lonzo Ball just went off, especially in January, where he was averaging 14 to 10. So, Lonzo, he's at a point in his career that he's just playing ball. He's not worried about the haters. He's not worried about the shines and the ignorant fools who downplay his game. I saw a poll yesterday, and they were saying, who's the best player right now, Marcus Smart or Lonzo Ball? And of course, they picked Marcus Smart, who has more of a usage rate, plays for Brad Stevens, and has a simplified role. I wasn't shocked because a lot of people hate on Lonzo Ball. They never said that Lonzo Ball is a better facilitator than Marcus Smart, rebounder. The one thing that Marcus Smart has more than Lonzo is his man-to-man defense, and that's only a smidget. Only a smidget. But I cannot wait for the basketball season to start, June 30th, so Lonzo can prove to the whole world that he's coming. I'm telling you, he's not playing around. He has good teammates, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Drew Holiday, JJ Redick. He has a coach that has put in trust in Alvin Gentry. And to be honest, I wasn't too fond of Alvin Gentry early on. But now I'm coming around and seeing what he's truly doing. And he's doing a good job so far. Like I said, I root for all the brothers, especially black coaches, because I know it's hard to find a job being a black man. It's really hard to be a coach at any level because we got to work twice as hard to gain positions. So I'm rooting on the Pelicans, Zoe, Zion, all those guys. Do I think they'll beat, if they get the playoff seed, the 8th seed, they'll beat the Lakers? No. They don't have an answer for AD. But if they make the playoffs and everybody improves, that's a learning experience. Now, the 2020-2021 season and beyond, that season, or even 2022, I think the Pelicans are going to be making a lot of noise. That's all I'm going to state. Everyone have a good day. Stay safe out there. Peace and love to all.